So we've gotten some teases about the leader over the last few weeks.
Obviously, you're working with Anthony Mackie, Harrison Ford on that one. Excited about that project?
Really excited. Had a great time filming it, and worked with the Marvel team and this wonderful makeup artist named David Atherton, with whom I've collaborated on, I think, about a dozen movies now. And I think people are going to be pretty excited about what this guy looks like.
Awesome.
and what he has to say and what he does. And, all power to the amazing team over there at Marvel.
We've had various leaks over the last few months about the character, but up until this point, we haven't gotten a look at what the character is going to look like in the film. We have also gotten some set photos of the leader, which we'll talk a little bit about in the video. But in this video, we're going to break down the first real leaked look at the leader. So if you guys enjoy my Marvel content, then consider subscribing, or any of my other content in general, and let's get into the video.
The Atomic Fair.
Yeah, so we have gotten our first look at the leader in Captain America Brave New World, and we can see that he is sporting some facial hair here that is very similar to Tony Stark, which I think is actually interesting. It's also comic accurate to the way he looked in the comic books, but I think it's really, really amazing to finally see this pay off on screen. It has been like 15 years since The Incredible Hulk, and since that little bit of blood dripped into Samuel Stern's cut from The Incredible Hulk, it has been a long time since that happened. We've been waiting forever to see it paid off, and at some point I kind of gave up on it. But then we found out that the leader was going to be the villain in Captain America Brave New World, which at the time was called Captain America New World Order, and we also had some set photos that kind of gave a look at what the character might look like in terms of his skin color, but we didn't really know what he's going to look like in the movie up until right now. So this is what the leader is going to look like in Captain America Brave New World. And you can see that his design is so faithful to the comic book. Now his head isn't quite as large or pronounced as he was in the comic, and they went for the tall-headed version of the leader versus the version where his brain is sort of grown out through his head. So there's two different primary looks for the leader. They went for the more classic traditional look that we've known in the comic books, which I think is great. He can always evolve into the other version later or something through, becoming even more powerful or intellectual or something, but it would be cool to see what his sort of power set is in the movie. Now, in the comic books, of course, the leader is just a super genius. He doesn't have any sort of super strength or anything like that, which kind of makes him capable of creating all these different, devices to control the Hulk or to harness his power or something like that. There's even versions of the animated series as well as the comics where the leader has been known to try to steal and harness the power of the Hulk for himself. He's always been known to try to do that or to recreate the Hulk and creating different Hulk villains along the way. How he ends up being in Captain America Brave New World, I have to assume is going to be very similar to the comics. Like I said, you can see here from his design that they went with the tall-headed classic look, which I think is a great decision, and I think that they are doing a really good job of adapting this character so far. But additionally, we don't really get a good look at the character's skin color or anything other than that set photo that I showed earlier in the video. I can't say I don't have some hype for Captain America Brave New World. I'm interested to see how they are going to develop Anthony Mackie's Falcon Captain America. I'm curious if he's going to end up getting the super soldier serum in the movie. I actually think part of the appeal of his character is not taking the serum. I think there's an element of nobility similar to Steve Rogers there with Falcon as Captain America, but I think that in time we are going to end up seeing a rebooted version of Captain America's character with the return of Chris Evans. I'm also super stoked to see Red Hulk, but comment down below what you guys think about this new look and first look at the leader in Captain America Brave New World. And for this video, that is all I got, guys. So until the next one, be safe and stay well. Bye-bye.